It was a humid summer afternoon when I received an urgent call from a friend in the county. "There's a situation at the park. You might want to see this." By the time I arrived, the scene was chaotic. A group of people had gathered near the pavilion, whispering and pointing. Karen, of course, was at the center of it all, waving a badge she had printed herself, claiming some HOA security authority. Her target? A black woman sitting peacefully on a park bench, enjoying the day. Karen had drawn a gun. The woman, calm and composed, simply raised her hands, keeping her eyes on Karen. But what Karen didn't realize was that this wasn't just any ordinary citizen she was confronting. She had chosen poorly. The woman was a high-ranking FBI tactical commander, trained in threat assessment, defense, and strategy. Karen advanced, waving her fake badge and shouting, "You can't sit here. This is restricted. I have the authority to enforce this." The woman didn't flinch. Instead, she spoke calmly, her voice carrying a weight that silenced the crowd. "Step back. Now, you are trespassing and brandishing a weapon unlawfully. Drop it." Karen's face contorted in fury. I am HOA security. You can't tell me what to do." The woman took a measured step closer, her eyes locked on Karen, reading every micro-expression, every twitch. "You are escalating this situation. You will comply, or you will face immediate consequences under federal law." Karen, completely unaware of the reality she had walked into, made the fatal mistake. She stepped closer, aiming the gun more aggressively. In an instant, the FBI commander executed a controlled takedown. The gun was disarmed safely, Karen was restrained, and the deputies, called moments earlier by bystanders, arrived to take her into custody. The crowd watched in stunned silence. Karen, the self-proclaimed authority, was now handcuffed, screaming about HOA rules, injustice, and her supposed power. Meanwhile, the woman stood calmly, demonstrating why training, discipline, and composure far outweigh arrogance and fake authority. Karen's threats and attempts at intimidation had failed spectacularly. The lesson was clear. Delusions of power can collapse instantly when confronted by real authority and preparedness. The deputies confirmed the arrest, charging Karen with brandishing a firearm, trespassing, and harassment. As Karen was led away, still screaming and flailing, the FBI commander turned to me and said simply, "Some people never learn until they face real consequences." I nodded. Karen's escalating chaos had met a wall she couldn't break. That day, it wasn't just about property or rules, it was about raw, undeniable authority. And Karen had just discovered the hard way that arrogance, entitlement, and fake titles are meaningless when confronted by true power. The park returned to its quiet, peaceful state. Karen's reign of intimidation had been stopped, swiftly, decisively, and permanently, by someone prepared, trained, and fearless. And I couldn't help but smile, knowing that in the long history of Karen's over-the-top antics, this would be remembered as one of her most spectacular defeats.